Welcome to a legendary coin battle. Today, two powerful nations face each other, United States versus Canada. On one side, the iconic American Lincoln 1 cent. On the other, the historic Canadian maple leaf penny. This is not just about money, this is about history, design, metal, rarity, and collector value. Watch till the end, like, subscribe, and decide who wins the 1 cent championship. USA or Canada? First, the 1996 United States 1 cent coin is far more than a simple piece of small change. It is a continuation of one of the most influential coin series in global numismatic history, the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real historical person, and by 1996, it had already become a worldwide symbol of American identity. This coin represents stability, tradition, and national memory. Even outside the United States, the image of Abraham Lincoln is immediately recognizable. Lincoln is remembered globally as a leader who preserved a nation during its most difficult time, abolished slavery, and strengthened democratic ideals. His presence on the coin gives the USA a powerful historical advantage in any international coin competition. The obverse design, created by Victor David Brenner, shows Lincoln facing right with calm confidence. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1996, reflect core American values, faith, freedom, and continuity. This design has remained largely unchanged for decades, which itself is a statement of respect for tradition. The reverse of the 1996 cent features the Lincoln Memorial, a monument built to honor leadership and sacrifice. One of the most fascinating details in world coinage is visible here. Inside the memorial, a tiny statue of Lincoln can be seen. This means Lincoln appears twice on a single coin, a rare and intelligent design choice that adds depth and prestige. From a material perspective, the 1996 penny is made of copper-plated zinc, a result of rising copper prices in the late 20th century. While earlier pennies were solid copper, this change reflects economic realism. Instead of abandoning the coin, the United States adapted. This adaptability becomes a strong competitive point when compared with countries that later eliminated the penny entirely. In circulation, the 1996 cent was produced in very large numbers, making it common today. However, collectors focus on condition. High-grade uncirculated examples with full red color are increasingly difficult to find. Error varieties, such as off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks, further increase collector interest. In the USA versus Canada competition, the 1996 American cent represents power, endurance, and global recognition. It may not be rare, but rarity is not its strength. Its strength lies in legacy. This coin tells the story of a nation that values continuity and honors its past without hesitation. Next coin, the 1996 Canadian 1 cent coin represents a very different national philosophy. Where the United States focuses on leadership and political history, Canada expresses identity through nature and unity. The maple leaf, featured on the reverse of this coin, is one of the most respected national symbols in the world. The maple leaf is not just a plant, it represents peace, endurance, and balance. On the 1996 cent, 2 maple leaves grow from a single twig, symbolizing cooperation and national harmony. This simple yet powerful design gives Canada a strong artistic advantage in the competition. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Canada's constitutional monarchy and its historical connection to the British Crown. This adds a layer of global tradition, linking Canada to centuries of royal history. In contrast to the American Republican system, this design highlights stability through monarchy. Canadian minting quality is widely respected among collectors. The 1996 cent often displays sharp details, clean surfaces, and balanced proportions. While it is also common in circulation, its visual appeal makes it attractive even to non-collectors. In competition terms, the Canadian 1996 cent excels in symbolism, elegance, and cultural identity. It does not rely on political power but instead on shared values and national imagery. Next coin, the 2008 United States 1 cent occupies a very special position in modern numismatic history. While it may look similar to earlier Lincoln Memorial pennies, its importance lies not in rarity but in timing. This coin represents the final calm moment before a historic transformation in American coinage. By 2008, the Lincoln cent had already been in continuous circulation for nearly 100 years. Few coins in the world can claim such uninterrupted presence in daily life. The 2008 cent stands at the edge of change, just 1 year before the United States would redesign the penny to celebrate the 200th birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln in 2009. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains unchanged, calm, dignified, and instantly recognizable across the globe. Lincoln is not only an American symbol but an international figure associated with freedom, unity, and moral leadership. His continued presence on the 2008 cent reinforces the United States' respect for historical continuity. The reverse still displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been used since 1959. By 2008, this reverse had become deeply nostalgic for millions of Americans. For collectors, the 2008 issue feels like a farewell edition, even though no official announcement framed it that way at the time. Materially, the 2008 cent is composed of 97.5% zinc with copper plating, reflecting ongoing economic pressures. The cost to produce a penny had begun to exceed its face value, a critical issue that would later lead many countries, including Canada, to eliminate their 1-cent coins entirely. The USA, however, chose a different path. Instead of ending the penny, America chose evolution over elimination. This decision gives the 2008 cent strong competitive weight. It symbolizes a nation attempting to preserve tradition while adapting design and purpose. From a collector's perspective, the 2008 cent is commonly found in circulation, but high-grade mint state examples with full red brilliance are increasingly sought after. Collectors understand that this coin represents the end of a long design chapter, making it historically meaningful. In the USA versus Canada competition, the 2008 American cent stands for continuity instead of cancellation, respect for national heritage, gradual evolution rather than sudden change. While Canada would soon eliminate its penny, the USA chose to redesign and continue. This contrast defines the philosophical divide between the two nations. The 2008 USA 1 cent may not be rare, but it is symbolically powerful. It represents a nation standing at a crossroads, choosing memory, identity, and adaptation over disappearance. Final coin. The 2009 Canadian 1 cent is not just another coin. It is a farewell, a historical full stop at the end of a long national story. In the USA versus Canada coin competition, this single cent carries an emotional weight that few modern coins anywhere in the world can match. For more than 150 years, the Canadian penny had been a silent witness to everyday life, passing through hands during wars, economic booms, recessions, and generational change. By 2009, however, Canada stood at a crossroads. Rising metal costs and changing economic realities forced the nation to make a bold decision: the penny would soon disappear. Although official circulation continued briefly after 2009, this coin represents the last meaningful chapter of the Canadian 1 cent era. That fact alone elevates it from ordinary change to historical artifact. The reverse design features the iconic maple leaf, one of the most respected national symbols in the world. Unlike aggressive or power-focused imagery, the maple leaf represents balance, peace, resilience, and unity. Two leaves grow from a single branch, symbolizing cooperation and shared national identity. In global numismatics, this design is admired for its elegance and timeless simplicity. The obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, connecting Canada to centuries of constitutional monarchy and global tradition. This instantly distinguishes Canada from the United States in the competition. Where the USA emphasizes republican leadership, Canada emphasizes continuity through monarchy, two different visions of national stability. From a material perspective, the 2009 cent was produced using copper-plated steel, a significant change from earlier compositions. This reflects Canada's willingness to adapt economically rather than preserve tradition at any cost. Ironically, even after adopting cheaper materials, the decision was made to end the penny, showing that modernization sometimes requires letting go. Collectors around the world view the 2009 Canadian cent as a symbolic ending. It may not be rare today, but rarity often grows from meaning, not mintage numbers. Coins that mark the end of an era tend to gain emotional and historical value over time, and this penny is no exception. In the USA vs Canada competition, the 2009 Canadian cent delivers a powerful message. It represents finality, something the USA penny does not. It carries emotional weight. Not just historical data, it symbolizes modern decision-making, choosing efficiency over sentiment. While the United States chose to continue its 1-cent coin, Canada chose to close the chapter entirely. This decision gives Canada a unique advantage in the competition, the power of an ending. The 2009 Canadian 1 cent is not loud. It does not demand attention. Instead, it quietly tells a story of a nation mature enough to say goodbye to tradition when the time is right.